I'm Riley Johnson. I'm the principal of New Technology High School. So I've been in education 8 years now, and this is going into my third year here living in Napa, and my second year as principal at New Tech High. I think for me, what I love most is just the ability to see teenagers blossom in their own paths. I think so much sometimes we feel like as adults we want to push kids a certain direction, and I think for me and my job is I get to really be a support and then help them figure out what they need to get on the path, but on their own path, not the path I want them to go on, but really the one that they're kind of compelled to go down. I think for me, I get a unique lens on that just because the majority of my time is spent with 14 to 18-year-olds. And I think, I don't want to say I feel like I see two worlds in that spiritual health, but I feel like there is a strong, passionate love for Christ that exists, and then there's a opposite of that in a very I don't want to say a big divide, but in especially working with kids as they're really kind of exploring their own beliefs, I feel like I get to see the good and the bad of either their journey or their lack of relationship. I think as I reflect on that, I think it boils down to love. I think, in both aspects, dealing with the adults I deal with and dealing with the students I deal with is really just that compassion, and whether it's to be heard or be noticed or just really, it's hard for me, and I'll openly admit this, like in my job, to wear my beliefs on my sleeves, just in that perspective of it can sometimes be difficult to, be neutral or be convicted in my beliefs but not persecute. And so I think it's really important for me to, no matter what someone else's beliefs are, is to continue to show the students, but also the adults that I deal with, that love and compassion that they deserve. So last year, religion and faith has been a really contentious conversation in our environment over its history. We have a lot of people that don't believe, and we have a lot of kids that have a relationship with Jesus. And so last year I had a group of kids, a couple of them go to church here with us and a couple go to different churches around the valley, and they kind of came together and really asked, we don't want to do anything crazy, but what would it take for us to make a club around, sharing our love for Jesus? And so for me, just like for us to have youth in our community that are willing to ask that question, but also take the steps to put it into action and not feel like it was something that they had to hold in their heart because they didn't want to, what will my friends think if they know that they see me, praying at the pole? Or what will they know if they see me bringing my Bible to read before school? And just having that openness and that love and that conviction to not be afraid was something for me like that. Just, I think that's a testament to kind of, from my perspective, the youth that we have in the valley, but also just how powerful and together we are here. I just want to thank everybody for praying for me and others in similar positions, and just to continue to lift up our youth and our educators and the school communities that we have here to the Lord.